This actually goes back to what we were talking about, because we were talking about, like, do you tip a girl more than a guy?
Oh, shit.
This girl was,
What?
well, good looking.
Okay.
Very nice.
I thought you were going to say Indian.
No, yeah, and she was, it didn't have so much to do with the fact that she was just hot, It was like, she asked me a lot of questions,
I love when people say hot, like a girl like hot.
Hot.
Like,
No.
She had
a really big heart.
Hot.
No.
Yeah.
No, but like she would ask me a lot of questions just like about my life, because
So she was a stripper.
Yeah.
She gave you a $7 steak.
she's a nice lady.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Apron Podcast. This is a podcast for servers by servers. We got my man, Michael.
I'm Derek.
And I'm John. We have a special guest today, Brandan, Bam, Olivas. At least that's what I have you saved on my phone.
Well, that's awkward, certainly.
Okay, Brandan, so you served for how long?
About 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, I split it between a sports bar and then like a really upscale, fancy Mexican restaurant, if that's even a real thing.
A fancy Mexican restaurant?
Oh yeah.
I would say so. Like,
I mean,
kind of,
every Mexican restaurant's gonna be the same combination of.
do they give you chips and salsa?
Yeah.
That's how you know.
They're not fancy.
That's how you know.
They're not fancy.
If they bring it out, you're like, okay.
If you're getting free shit, I feel like that's not fancy.
No?
No.
Okay, wait.
Or is
hold
that
on.
super fancy?
No, dude.
Bread?
Yeah, we give out. Do you think we're fancy?
Well, free chips and salsa is the equivalent of having a lot of carbs. It's either a really poor thing or it's a really rich thing. There's no really in between.
Well, if you go to a Taco Bell, they're not going to give you chips and salsa when you sit down. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
If they're giving you
yeah.
stuff for free,
No,
it's
yeah.
because they're drawing you in because they
Yeah.
want you to buy the expensive stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They don't need to charge for
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
But weirdly, it would kind of kill the business model because then you fill up on all the chips and salsa so quickly.
That's what I complain about all the time at
Really?
the restaurant. Yeah.
What?
I'm like, why do we give out bread when we sell appetizers?
Dude, most people come for the bread. I'm not going to lie.
Dude, you sound like a fucking manager.
Yeah.
Why do we give out bread, guys?
Dude, we're losing money.
We're losing money, okay? You gave your fucking table 9 loaves of bread. They're not even eating it anymore, okay? They're not hungry anymore.
See, that's when you got to play dumb. You got to be less attentive on something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's actually my whole. Whenever I serve, I'm about not giving them anything. I'll forget their drinks. I'll fucking forget that they're there.
Yeah, usually. That's how you also know you're at a good place, if they forget about you because you're so busy.
Oh yeah.
Well, it bodes well. It makes it seem like, we're doing really well as a restaurant. You forget about everybody that's sitting there.
Yeah, I'd say.
I also look at it too, like, almost like in a relationship. Like, I play hard to get with my guests. Like my guests are like, oh, don't bother him. He looks busy. Type deal. Like
You want to be very unapproachable.
Yeah, no, yeah.
They're scared to ask you for stuff.
Exactly. I've noticed my tips are better that way.
Yeah,
They want
time.
Yeah, they want.
Because if they don't tip well, you're going to see them on the parking lot and
fight them.
Yeah, rough them up a bit.
I don't know, like I've not been tipped before, and like at least like I've
You're
always
not going to say anything, are you?
Oh, I say stuff all the time.
Really?
All the time. The best one that ever happened for me is it was a big, I think it was $80 tab, whatever it was, and he didn't tip me anything. He came up and was so nice to me. He goes, finds you at the the POS or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
finds you and goes, I'm gonna pay for this, the whole table, I got it. And he gives you this and he pretends it's the most generous thing, and it is to the penny. You're actually short on it. Right?
What?
Oh yeah, and he's short on it by
He's short on the bill.
40 cents or whatever it was.
So you lost money, like.
So I went to the table and I said, hey, you didn't tip on this one. What's going on? And he said, oh, I am so sorry about that. And embarrasses in front of his friends, tips me $50.
What?
$50.
Making it up, dude. That
to
makeup
to
tip,
make it
bro,
up.
Yeah.
They leave. The busser comes, gets the table, and there's a $20 bill on the floor. So I went from 0 to 70
bucks.
in one quick.
Oh, dude! Now if I don't get tipped now, I'll fucking.
Oh, you
I'm
gotta say
saying
something.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
I like it.
Listen, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. You always got. Hey, I didn't know if this was a mistake, but
Right.
did you mean to leave this?
The squeaky wheel gets.
Yeah, I never heard that. I like
Squeaky
that.
wheel
though.
gets the oil.
I like that.
Yeah.
If you say nothing, you're never gonna get anything. There you go.
Early bird gets the worm,
I think that's a little
one
bit
of those.
different, but
a little different, but it's one of those.
I feel like yours is like more like a predator might say that.
I don't think so.
Somebody that likes children might say that.
I've said that a few times. Whatever.
Okay, guys.
All right. So on that note,
Dude, man. So going back to like people that like not tipping, like I don't say anything, and I wish I would say something because it irritates me on the fact that like I just want to know what I did wrong, type deal. Like I don't know, like when I serve, I'm like the biggest pussy when I talk to my tables. I'm like, hey guys, how can I help you? Like
Yeah.
my octane goes up a little bit. Like I'm saying things I would never. I agree with things I wouldn't agree with like normally and stuff. Like people are like,
you gotta build a relationship.
no,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. People are like, hey, I love to murder people. What about you? Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I've done it a few
whatever
times.
you do, I'm cool with too. Like
Yeah.
so I'm always like least confrontation to my tables, and if something bad happens, I'm always like, dude, what did I'm mimicking what you are.
Yeah.
Like and dude, maybe that's a thing though. Maybe like people see themselves in me as philosophical guys, and then they hate
It's getting deep.
themselves.
And they hate themselves, so therefore they
Therefore,
transfer that over to you.
they transfer that to me.
Reflecting, you know.
Exactly.
Listen, man, one
yeah.
thing I found since I transitioned out of serving, the one thing that really works is the more detached you are from the table, from the person, the more that they like you. That's the same
Yes,
reason that
yes.
the bitchy
That's
bartenders
true.
always make the
Like-
most money.
Like I was saying with like like playing hard to get with like people and stuff like no yeah exactly like you do less, you get more. Like,
You
kinda-
provide great service, but at the same time,
You don't bother them.
it doesn't bother you.
Yeah.
If they have a problem, well, here's that grenade to the manager.
Yeah.
I'll grab them. No, it's not my fault.
Right. No, I'd say like I prefer a server who's like not all up in your shit, you know?
No, yeah.
They just take care of you when they need to, get you what you need, but like they're not all over you, you know? I prefer that, I'd
Yeah.
say. Rather than them just being like, hey guys, what's going on over here? Like it's just I don't know.
Okay, so I think I was like kind of like I'm not like as far as like that every time, and I kind of relax a little bit more. Like the more I get to know people, if I see like a familiar face, I know they keep on coming in all the time because they're gonna see me on a bad day. They're gonna be like, okay, obviously this guy's like like a pretty like fake. Like last time, like he was totally different.
Yeah.
So like, and it also depends on the crowd that you serve as well too. Like, we deal with a lot of like older people. What was like the crowd in general area of like people in your I don't know what I'm trying to say like
Yeah.
age demographic?
Well,
like,
both areas that I worked in were very affluent areas of town. So this is Scottsdale. This is Biltmore area. This is
these are people that have money. Yeah.
yeah, that have money. The sports bar was a lot more fun because it's old people with money that are all alcoholics,
Yeah.
or it's young people with daddy's money that are all alcoholics. So they throw money everywhere, and it doesn't matter. The Biltmore is a little different. Those people have money for a reason. They're
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
particular, very stingy.
That area though is a weird area. The Biltmore, like, isn't that like kind of like you go on one side of the track, like the nicest $1 million homes, and then you go on the other side. There's some guy eating shit like out of like a
I've seen that.
Well,
toilet bowl or
that was
something
my
like that.
first apartment. The first place that I ever lived on my own after my mom said, all right, get your own place. I lived in a little apartment there. Next to me was like government housing. Let me connect with my Mexican roots a little bit. They're selling a new car in the driveway every week, right? And then right next to that, you got the Biltmore lofts that are $500,000 one studio apartments.
Right.
They're crazy for $500,000, right? So that's all on the same street.
Yeah.
So it's very hit or miss.
That's so weird. Like, yeah, there's no like middle. Well, I guess like you would be like kind of like the middle ground too. Like, as far as like you're not quite a millionaire status, but you're not that other side though too at the time.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have money to buy anything.
Yeah.
Can't go anywhere, do anything.
Yeah, I feel like serving's one of those things. Like in general though, like it's a great transitional job. Like
Oh, for sure.
yeah, like a lot of people will serve for years because they kind of don't know where they want to go with their life. That's why I
Yeah.
love it. I mean, I haven't known what I want to do like since fucking 19 years old. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I think I know I want to do this, and then shit happens. You get a family, and you're like, oh, fuck, dude, like maybe I should be a doctor. And then I'm like, oh, I'm too old to be a doctor, so I'm kind of like, well, I'll do this for now and like try to figure it out.
Well, it's a well-paying, very flexible job.
Mm-hmm.
That's why most people do it.
It's a low, what would you say, like requirement? Like you don't need
Yeah,
a degree
exactly.
or anything
It's
like
just
that.
something to do while you're working towards something.
Oh, that's-
bigger, I guess you could
That's
say.
for fucking damn sure though. Like some people that like we work with, like I mean, I'm sure like you've worked with like these dinguses where it's like, dude, how does this person fucking get up and like put his left foot in front of the right foot, dude? Like,
Yeah.
God, this person's so stupid. Like, there's definitely different levels of serving. I don't know, like have you ever like experienced that issue and stuff, where there's somebody you're like, dude, I just can't. I can't with this person. I don't know, like conflict, I guess.
Yeah, but I think that's always a good thing, right? You gotta have the people that suck to make you look good, give you the better shifts. And as a guy, you got to do a lot of overcompensating as opposed to the girls. I think
Oh,
girls can go a
I
lot
agree.
slower, can do a lot less,
Yeah.
and then you got to hustle.
That's funny because I feel like people actually like, I don't know, at least as far as I see, as far as like tips wise, people tip girls way better. Like, and the level is totally different.
Well, let me ask you: if you went out to eat, do you tip a girl better than a guy?
No, not at all. No,
I don't fall under
No.
that, honestly. It's just
Do you?
Oh yeah. Not that they're on a different pay scale, right? If the the bill comes, it's the same thing, but my tolerance level goes down just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. If the guy is out talking to the other servers and we're waiting on something, a little bit quicker. All right, come on, man. Versus,
man.
hey.
Bias, dude.
Yeah.
He gets one thing like because you don't serve anymore, right?
No,
no.
been done for
No?
a year.
Do you miss anything?
No, definitely not.
You don't miss anything?
Oh, not one thing.
What?
Not one thing.
But you're in a fortunate position though now. Like,
Very,
Yeah.
very.
What are you doing now?
So now I sell fake grass.
Oh, okay.
fake grass.
Fake grass, artificial turf.
I act surprised. I totally know that.
I know.
We went into this like before like.
But you know what? For me, you still get to talk to the people, communicate with the people.
Use the same skills, you know.
You use the same skills, but you make a lot more money, and there's a lot less depending on other people. It's only you.
Do you think serving kind of helped you out, like transition well?
Oh, I mean, always. That helps you interact with people.
Yeah.
It helps you with a lot of things, I'd say.
It helps you with life skills in general.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing with working in the restaurant was always depending on somebody else. I was so fast and so attentive to every table, but no matter how fast you are, you're still waiting on the kitchen.
yeah.
You're waiting on the managers. You're
yeah.
waiting on the bussers. I mean, it's nice to be your own. That's it. It all starts with you.
What got you into doing grass?
Craigslist.
Doing grass.
Doing grass. How do I even know how to say
Doing
it?
grass,
I've never
slaying
met anyone who
grass,
does
yeah.
that. I don't know.
So you sell grass, huh?
I
Yeah.
sell grass, man. That can go a couple
Hey, it's
ways
legalized. Okay, you can sell grass to whoever you want.
No, I don't meet a lot of people who do that, I'd say. So I don't even know how to explain it, like doing grass or
Sell
Yeah.
grass.
selling grass, dude.
Pitch us on grass right now.
No, there's no way to do it. We're probably not a good fit for you. You know?
Well, you know what? But
That's
that
reverse psychology.
Yeah.
we talked about this before though, like, and I feel like people seek you, like type deal. Like you don't have to go out and search for new
Something like
customers.
that.
They're already in the market and they're coming to find you. Is that true or?
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, you look at the same thing with serving. I tell my girlfriend this all the time because she's still a bartender, right? So she still does the same thing. You want to bump up the sales. There's always the people, the bottle service girls that are like, all right, well, you should get the big champagne. Like, you know what I mean? You can bump up your sales. It's the same thing as what I'm doing. It's just on a smaller scale. But they went into your restaurant because that's what they had a hankering for.
Yeah.
Now you go to the table, you want another round, and you kind of fix your ways to say that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of the same skills.
See, I feel like, I guess there's so many different ways to make money, like serving. Like, I'm a turn and burn type guy. I'm like, dude, like fucking in and out. I don't care how big the bill is. I want them to sit down and I'm thinking already about the next guest. I'm like, dude, let's move these people out to make more money. Like,
Well, what kind of pace is your restaurant at? Because I haven't eaten there yet, but I know some Italian restaurants are a lot slower. It's an hour long. The first restaurant I ever worked at was an hour.
It's a hit or a miss with Babo,
I'd say on normal days, it's probably like an hour long or so, because most people will get either an appetizer or a dessert or something. But on our spaghetti and meatball days where we have those for half price, then it's very fast paced. And everyone.
Do you guys get the high school kids that just come in and just crush that?
we get the high school
for their like homecoming in
90s.
high school.
Yeah.
for homecoming.
There's gonna be like huge tables coming in like every time homecoming comes around.
Well,
I
get. Yeah, those are the worst though too. Like, dude, kids don't know how to tip.
Oh, dude, I used to
no.
crash Hooters every wing Wednesday. It was $10. We'd go there, we'd crush 60 wings each, and then we'd leave $12 and head out. When really you're spending a small fortune at that Hooters if you pay full price. And they're coming up with such an attitude.
Dude, that's what a lot of people don't realize too. Like, I think most people don't tip off of the deal. Like, so like what they're saving.
But what's fair on that though? People go there for happy hour, so you don't want to go there for happy hour expecting to save $100 and you just tip the balance anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what's the balance?
So this is how I view it as you're saving money already. So let's say on half off, spaghetti meatball days, you're saving $6. If we're selling them for $6, you're saving $6. So you're already saving $6. Why not just tip us off of $12 versus tipping us off of $6? Like, I feel like you're still saving money. Like, you're still saving $6.
What about putting it right in the middle? So if it's $6 and it was $12, you just go right to $10. It's over 20%. You're kind of in the 30% range.
Honestly, like I'll be totally honest. Like this is why, like, which fits my service style. I don't care if they have like so many deals. I just want them to go, and if they tip me 20% off of a discount, dude, I'm still good. Like, because 20% off of $6 was $1.25.
Well, at the end of the night, all you're seeing is what you got, tipped on and what your sales were, so it makes you still feel good.
No,
it's probably a pride thing, really.
That's a good point, and I have noticed on those days my tip percentage, like versus how much I made, is way up there. Like for example, if on a spaghetti meatball day, I'm probably making like 30 to 35% off of my total sales.
Now, the quarantine is a huge thing going on right now, like the coronavirus, obviously. Have you guys been doing the to-go foods, the takeout, everything like that?
We're just doing takeout right now.
Have you noticed people, are they tipping way better, being really generous in this time?
They actually are, believe it or not. Me and John, you're on furlough right now. Right?
Yeah, I'm on this thing where I don't work anymore, so like it's pretty nice, but I don't get paid either, so like, that kind of sucks.
Not getting paid for it.
There's pros and cons, so.
Well, let me ask this. I mean, the big flex is like all the restaurants that do really well during Corona times, right? There's the ones that are like, we're renovating during this time as opposed to shutting down. What's the most? If you guys had to pick, what would be like the most important position that you guys would have during Corona? Like what positions in a restaurant have to stay?
Like so,
because I have a good one.
Okay,
that's a good question. Actually, do you guys still have dishwashers going there, or do you have people doing that like just servers and?
I think we just throw shit out.
Because you got to manage payroll somehow, right?
If no one's sitting down, you're not really using dishes, maybe pans.
Yeah. You got to be a Swiss Army knife in this time. You got to be able to do it all.
I think, so yeah, there's no dishwashers. At least like last time I did work. We got rid of the dishwashers.
I think we do still have them come in. I'm
really
sure.
Well, I think they have the good ones. So I think like they have like people that can really throw down there.
Yeah,
but
as many.
There's always that one Mexican that has the widest name you ever heard, and he's the man. He's been there for 50 years, and the restaurants have been open for 40. He does everything. He hauls it all away.
That's Chef, dude. Chef can do it all, dude.
He doesn't want to get promoted.
He's not a dishwasher, but he can throw it down.
He doesn't want to get promoted. Yeah. He declines a raise every time for the same job.
He's very humble about it, I'm good back here.
I do this for my pride.
This is what I live for, dude.
I'd wash fucking dishes, dude. Nobody washes dishes like me.
Hey, give me that plate. Let me show you how to do it.
He dirties the plates himself. That way he can wash them.
Everything's spit shine.
Yeah.
Well, dishwashing is like one of those things too, and I'll get into that too. As far as like, I'll even rank them. I'll go for least most important to like least important. But dishwasher, you're either one of two people. Either you're a dishwasher that's a 16-year-old. This is your first fucking job type deal, and like you're just kind of like just doing it, or you're like a fucking 40-year-old. Like at the end of the road, this is all that you have. Like in general,
there's definitely a difference.
You're an ex-con, and this is it. Like if this doesn't work out, go back to murdering people, or like like just fucking figure it out type deal.
Gotta be honest, I've never had a dishwasher that spoke English. Not one. I've never had the 40-year-old white guy. I've never had the 16-year-old kid. All of them got me drunk. None of them spoke English.
Wow.
On the job.
Is your Spanish pretty good?
No.
No. Tu no hablo español.
For being half Mexican, it's malo.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty fucking good. I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that fucking means.
I thought it was a Hawaiian thing.
You could have
sounds Hawaiian.
You could have made that shit up. That could have been Russian. That fucking sounded good though, bro. Shit, dude. I would say so for me. So because I like this question. I would say the least essential is definitely.
You're wrong on this one. I already know what you're going to say.
Hostess.
You guys are so wrong on
this. Hostess is the least essential
part. Here's why it's the most important. Here's why it's the most important.
Jesus. Okay.
Because I knew you were going to say this. You're fucking wrong on this.
Dude, my wife was a hostess, and I can say that.
Wow, jeez.
That's brutal.
That's brutal. But here's why it's the most important. Okay? The restaurants that are not going to do well right now, they are bare bones. It's awful. Mm-hmm. You know that the host is the most important. It's like having the Porsche in the driveway. We not only can we keep everybody else, but now we got the beautiful host at the front. She doesn't know how to do anything, and we still have her working. That's why it's number one. That shows the success of your restaurant.
Essential to the business running, though. You can go without a host.
Oh, essential to these nuts, man. Come on.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate flex.
We got rid of our hostess before this quarantine.
Yeah, you guys have not had one before this all happened.
We were already on it, bro. Like, Like we were like, dude, fuck it, dude. This guy sneezed wrong, bro. Like, get out of here, you know, like type deal.
Yeah.
At least, okay, I can see your point. I just think it's a bad one.
Listen, that's the nice watch they all tell time, but the nicer the watch, man, shows the better you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm
I would
saying.
just say, like, if you had to get rid of a position, then I would get rid of the host.
Because more people can pick up their job. Like, you know, servers can just fucking do that job.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys still being in the industry wouldn't say the managers, because when you're working, that's all you ever say. God, I hate them.
Yeah.
God, they're so useless. You know?
I do everything they do, and I get paid more.
But have you ever worked a shift without a manager? Like before,
Yes.
on shift?
Not, no.
Perfect, dude. It just runs so smooth.
Is it?
No, I'm kidding. No, it's fucking terrible.
Dude, without the fucking cooks there, who needs them? Who needs them?
Like people literally act like fucking like your parents just left you at Walmart and they're like, you figure this shit out. You know, like, dude, I've never seen such chaos before.
Have you ever been to a restaurant where you don't know who the manager is? Like you're looking around and you can't tell who the manager is.
The ranks,
Because sometimes they're like more casual than like, you know, like the actual like.
Well,
is that what you mean?
that's all. Yeah, like Chop Shop, right? Like Chop Shop's counter service. But I just thought, like, hey, man, if I had a moth in my salad, who am I going to talk to about this? I don't know where to go with this.
Yeah.
And do they have the power? What's going on here? You know.
What do you? Yeah. No, it's
It makes me feel unsettled. It makes me feel like, you know, I need an insurance policy for the salad just in case something happens.
Yeah.
Who made the salad? You don't have managers here. Do you have cooks here? What the hell? You know, like what's
Pretty
going
much.
on here? Dude, fucking what's that one place? Is it? I think it's like Pita Jungle. Like, dude,
Oh.
all the
Pita Jungle?
yes.
Oh, it's the best.
First of
I
all,
haven't been
it's the
Never
worst.
heard of it.
I'm sorry if you serve at Pita Jungle. You know, at least the experience that I have with them, the worst service like ever and stuff. Like,
Really?
dude. But they're just casual. I can't even tell who was my fucking server.
Well, they all get to wear just regular shirts. They don't have to wear. They don't have uniforms. They can just wear whatever.
Like they can just
Dude,
wear stuff from home. Like
yeah, it's
whatever
just
they
a
want.
chill place.
My server had a fucking cock on their shirt, like a rooster.
Yeah,
like
okay.
like you know, like you know.
Why do you gotta
yeah.
say it like that, man?
I mean, that's
He's getting
what-
technical with it, you know, it's cock.
Yeah, no,
Fucking cock.
Fucking
Yeah.
cock, dude.
If it was something else, I would say like penis or something like that. Come on, guys, Jesus. But no, like they're just too relaxed, and I feel like there's kind of like that line. I feel like there's a line like as far as being too relaxed, and then like to the extreme of people like servers are wearing fucking suits type deal.
Well, you know, every restaurant has their different types of people, right? So Pita Jungle, their whole thing is like it's Mediterranean food, but like when you're high, like that's like their vibe. It's really casual. It's relaxed. Every restaurant has their own thing. I worked for the Fox restaurants, right? That was the fancy Mexican place.
Okay.
Everybody that works there is a certain kind. You know, it's like the combed over hair, and the girls are like 7 feet tall, and they're like just models. Like everybody, that's just who gets hired there. And if you're not that, you're not hired there.
Yeah,
Which is why I don't know how I got in there. I had a connection.
Dude, I mean,
I'm
come on,
5
won the
foot
fucking
7.
lottery
you're
there.
fitting the bill. I feel like
I'm 5'7" and I'm Mexican. You know.
So I had a question. The thing about like, because I don't serve, but you guys all being servers, being on the other side of it, like as a customer, are you the kind of person who's like, are you scared to like complain about things? Or are you very nice about things, or will you like shut somebody down if they're doing some dumb shit?
No,
you know?
dude, I people could bring out the wrong fucking food, and I'll be like, dude, that was the best food I've ever had.
Yeah, dude,
The
they
best
could
service.
shit in my food and I wouldn't
here's-
say a thing.
No, yeah, dude, I'm the because
I can't.
I feel first of all, I always tip good no matter what, and I'm very like I mean, because things happen, dude. Like people just don't realize like some shit might not be their fault, or they could just be having a bad day too. Like I'm very gracious as far as like, because I've been in the game like before, and I'm like, nah, dude, like I have to take. I'm very relaxed. If I'm your customer, you're gonna have a good fucking day, no matter what.
Yeah.
Type deal.
I don't know. I don't have the heart. I can't do it. Like make somebody
can't
feel
complain.
bad.
See,
Like,
I used to
it
feel that way.
depends. Like,
But like I was saying earlier, that slope is really slippery. So we my girlfriend and I went out and we, you know.
Speaking of slippery slopes,
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I just feel like I had to say it.
you had to say it.
I just had to say that.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
you could say that with literally anything, and it will just leave everyone in confusion.
Speaking of confusion,
There you go. Case in point.
It works with everything.
But listen, you know, it's like when you know when customers always say, "Oh, I just see you guys all talking in the corner."
Oh.
But then when you're on the other side, and then you do see that, right? You see that, and it's the slick guy, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna write anything down." He messes up your order, and he's talking with his buddies, and then you start looking like, "Okay, this guy's not having a bad day. He's just hanging out. He doesn't care about us. He hasn't visited our table once." Then I'm starting to go, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's time to take this tip away a little bit.
Yeah.
You're losing 10 cents every minute. That's my rule.
And I guess like we're in a good position too because we can kind of understand like what's going on as far as like seeing everything like like
That's true. We have an eye for it.
You
Yeah,
can tell
we
when they're
have-
not trying versus when they're having a bad
You can
day.
see what's
Exactly.
really going on.
Yeah.
And that's when I would, the only time really that I would not tip someone, as if they
Yeah.
don't care, you know. And you can see that.
dang, you should
So
go.
you'll tip no matter what.
I'll tip no matter what.
Really?
Yeah. They can
I
shit in
wouldn't
my
say
food.
not tip,
No.
but like
Tip
maybe
less.
a little bit
Yeah,
off.
Yeah.
I would tip. So if I tip you 20%, you did a fucking terrible job. Like Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, like I don't know what you did. Like that deal.
Be happy you got anything.
Exactly.
You know?
Like that's my 0% tip is 20% because to me that's the standard. I feel like
Because if you're gonna go eat, you tip. You know what I mean?
I feel like if the person in front of you, like that's waiting on your table, if he gets your fucking food right and everything's not like it's just done right, he doesn't go over like or the extreme 20%. That's what you should tip.
Okay, yeah.
I tipped this one. It's just this one guy that I'm talking about. Most places I go have great service,
Yeah.
but this one guy, we tipped him like 19% just to be that person.
yeah.
I was like, get your calculator out. We're
Oh,
going
man,
19.9%. Fuck this guy.
Oh,
and then we came back the next day and he was our server again on the most packed night. The odds are, I mean, you have a better chance of catching coronavirus, you know?
Dude, when I see 5 off of was it 5 off of 30, I get so mad. I'm like, fuck, just $6, just fucking 6. You know, like round to 6. It just like piss. And then if I see like 6 off of 39, I'm like, dude, that's 40. Like that's $40. Tip $8 like you should, or tip 7. I don't know, like things like that will piss me off, dude. I don't know if
You've been through this before, huh?
Oh yeah, dude, I've had fucking.
It's getting flustered.
I've had aneurysms.
What's
You
the
know?
best tip you've ever gotten?
Ooh.
6 off of 30. No, shit, no.
He's like, oh damn, no wonder I'm furloughed.
Like percentage wise, or like just in general.
Total
Like,
tip.
Total tip.
We're talking total.
It's like the most outrageous, like.
Yeah.
Not the bullshit. Tip the bill challenge when
Yeah.
it's fucking $11. I mean, come on. You know?
Yeah.
I got tipped $118 off of 120 before. I would say
Wow.
I've been tipped more, but I would say like just this wasn't any like Christmas. This wasn't a special day or anything like that. This he was like a business capitalist or whatever. I don't know what he was. He's rich. He had money. He bought businesses. Like that's what he told me. He's like, yeah, just fucking buy businesses and make money. I'm like, cool. That's awesome.
That's a good get. How do I get into that?
And he said,
I know.
he said, great service. Thank you, Jerry. And I was like, what? 'Cause, like that. He gave me $118 and he didn't know my fucking name, which I've said multiple
gives a
times.
shit?
Yeah.
I actually don't even know your name
Yeah,
either.
I'm sorry. Yeah. He said, thank you, Jerry. And I'm like, John, but you know, you tipped me $118. I'm Jerry that day. You know, like
I'll be
I'm-
Jerry,
I'm- for now on, you keep on coming in. I'm Jerry. Dude.
Yeah.
Ask for Jerry, dude.
Is that another time like when you followed him out to the parking lot?
Yeah. Call me Jerry.
Call
again,
me Jerry. What about you guys? Well, obviously you didn't tip before.
dude. Dishwasher.
What's the biggest tip that you've ever gave somebody
Oh.
for you?
This actually goes back to what we were talking about because we were talking about like, do you tip a girl more than a guy?
Oh shit.
This girl was
What?
well, good looking.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
very nice.
She had a
I thought you were
big
gonna say
personality.
No, yeah, and she was. It didn't have so much to do with the fact that she was just hot. You know, it was like she asked me a lot of questions. You know,
I love
and,
when
like,
people say hot, like a girl like hot.
Hot.
Like,
She's really No. she had a really big heart.
Hot. Yeah.
No, but like she would ask me a lot of questions just like about my life, like because
So she was a stripper.
Yeah.
She gave you a $7 steak.
she's a nice lady. No,
There's actually no food or anything like that there. You know.
no, yeah, but I was just eating with my brother, and I think the bill was only like $10, whatever I got, but I ended up giving her like a $20 bill just because I had a little extra money. I was like, you know what, you're nice. Gave it to her. She did not appreciate it though. Like she didn't shoot me.
What?
She didn't shoot me a smile. You know, no number, nothing. It was like,
Dude,
I just
hey,
lost $20.
again though, that's the detached feeling because then you think like, fuck, how do I have to make her notice
Yeah,
that, man? Now I
like,
gotta go back
fucking
to
next
the
time-
I'm not expecting to like go on a date with her, but
What's
like,
it take?
say, you know,
You know
like,
what
give me a
happened there?
smile or something.
You got played.
I got played.
Listen, as a server,
We cried in the
you
car
gotta-
for the
you
next
gotta
half
go,
hour.
Been there before. Doesn't matter to me. $118, been there before. You don't even bat an eye. You just move on.
At this time, I'm
Yeah.
a dishwasher, so I'm not making a lot of money. That was a very bold
yeah.
payment there, you know. But I did it.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I felt good about it because I've never done that, you know. And I don't know.
That's awesome. I love the fact that you felt good though. You know. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know, like and I don't know. I like when people share those generous stories because I like to do that, and it's not like a flexing thing. Like
No, yeah, it's just sometimes you feel a little extra nice, so you do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like people need to know that. I feel like people need to know that you did good because that may make them want to do good too. You know, like
And I'm not really the kind of guy, like, I don't expect anything back from anybody when I do stuff for people, so it was a joke. Like, I wasn't really mad that she didn't, like, smile or nothing at me or say thanks, but I kind of walked out of it like, damn, I just got played. You know, I gave her fucking $20 and she didn't even, like, look at me.
The acknowledgement.
It's
just like, come on, you know, like, I was just trying to be nice here. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking about it a little too much, I guess.
What about you guys? What's the biggest tip you guys ever given?
So, actually, recently, like, right over here, and I felt like a complete idiot, too, like, afterwards.
Yeah, but over here you go pesos, right? It's not dollars.
Different currency.
How many pesos? 1,000,000 pesos.
It's like $7.
Oh, yeah. I went to the Waffle House. You know, like so your dollar stretched as far as.
Was this
the
for your
Waffle
anniversary or?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of occasion
The
was
fanciest restaurant. Do you have a table for two at the Waffle House at 4 a.m.?
The fucking Waffle.
Yeah.
Your server's outside smoking. You hold the door for them.
There's no there's no cooks. They're like cook that shit yourself.
Mm.
No, but like no, yeah. And I felt bad too because she was like older. Like she was in that like man, what else are you gonna do? Like you're serving at a Waffle House now, like. But she was sweet though, you know, like
yeah.
She's like your grandma.
No, because my grandma had more teeth than she does.
Okay.
But, I don't know. But anyway, like she was really nice. She forgot a lot of things.
That was the dementia.
That was the dementia working.
But then it's adorable.
But she was so nice, and
you're not expecting a good experience if you're going to Waffle House.
No, yeah. I wasn't expecting like quality.
If anything makes it from the kitchen to the table, you've already won.
You're winning, yeah. Even if it's not yours, you know, like even if it didn't come to fucking Waffle House, like if there's something edible in front of you, that's a win in Waffle
Last time
House.
I went there, it was like Storage Wars. They were just like, all right, waffles, and just kind of bid on
They
it.
just fucking throw them up here. Who wants food? But dude, our bill came out to $16. And I looked at her, I was like, hey, what's the most that you've ever been tipped before? And she said, oh, one time these like bikers came in and they tipped me $200 and I didn't even have a chance to
You asked this to the server.
Asked this to the server, yeah. And she's like, yeah, they tipped me $200 and I didn't even have a chance to say thank you. And in my head, I was like, I got tipped $200 and you work at a Waffle House? What the fuck am I doing, dude? I gotta work at a Waffle House. Where are these bikers at?
That's the Mongols, bro. That's the Mongols.
But I looked at her and I said, well, unfortunately, you're not gonna get tipped the most you've ever been tipped before. But here's $100. This is for you. And dude, and I felt good. As soon as I walked out, I was like, I could have tipped her $30 and she would have been to the fucking moon. Yeah. But I went to 100 and I was like, But I was happy. And like my wife like looked at me too, like and she was like kind of that glance was like, I'm proud of this guy right now, you know. So I felt good. I just felt stupid. I was like, shouldn't have done that much, you know. But
maybe she played you.
Yeah,
maybe that was a
she
fail.
played. Yeah,
you asked her to name her price, man.
I just love how honest she was. Oh, like $200 once, no big deal.
No, she hustled you. You threw it out there, and she said,
she's like
700.
Beat that, buddy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, cool. Here's fucking $5. Like, no, I don't know.
Well, you're not getting that today.
You're not getting that.
Yeah, lady, I walked here. Okay,
Yeah.
No way.
That'd be hilarious if you go, oh, I was just curious and you didn't tip at all and you left. I just wanted to know.
$200? Well, you don't fucking need my money. Fuck out of here. I know. Yeah, you're rich.
You know, Mike's a generous guy. What's the most you've ever given?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually
tipped anybody.
Let me preface. Yeah, that.
Like you haven't gone like above and beyond.
Let me preface this with I've never had any server where I'm like they did a fantastic job or anything.
Never?
Really?
It's always just been kind of like average.
I've served him multiple times.
So
never
that
tipped.
case it was below average.
Yeah. You kept calling him Jerry. Forgot his name.
It's Jenny, right?
Jenny.
Tip him 5 on 30.
Dude, Michael, I've been here for 9 years.
Yeah. You went to my wedding, dude. What the fuck?
No, but what was I saying? Yeah, I've never had anyone go like above and beyond. So I think I've only ever left like I'll go to like 20%. And then I'll just round up off of that, maybe an extra $1 or $2.
Really?
That's all I've really ever
What a
tipped.
piece of shit.
Fuck you, dude.
Asshole, dude.
Asshole.
Jesus Christ. What about you?
I've done $100 tip a few times. When I was serving, I would make it like my mission like once every 3-4 months. I would like save up the money and be like, all right, today's the day I'm gonna
Just so you can go do that.
just so I could do this one thing. And I would do that every so often. Like,
You're way better than me.
but now I'm just a lot more irritable. So if I get great service, so I go to get sushi all the time. I'll just leave $20 every single time if they have good service. If they don't, they get tipped accordingly. 20% or less if they're really bad, but I haven't had that luckily, except for that one freaking guy, 19.9% pussy.
Yeah.
Do you think like the longer you're out of the game for too, like the more you'll probably go back into like I'll start.
No, you know what though? Because man, my favorite thing on earth, which is why this is so tough right now, I love to sit down and just have a meal with somebody.
Yeah.
That is my favorite thing on earth, to go to a nice restaurant and have that service. Like if you haven't had that, man, you need to branch out a little more.
Yeah.
Go out some more, because when you have...
Are you only eating at our restaurant?
Yeah. He's like,
am I the only server that you've ever had?
When you have that like truly good service and you have food that just makes you want to punch your mom in the face, it is like an experience. And then you go, dude, the money just means nothing now. I'm just whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll tip whatever, because I just had such a great meal experience. The whole book, you know.
Oh yeah, that's dang, Brandon.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little sappy now.
I know, dude.
I'm getting a little sappy now.
I want to go out to eat now. Well, dude, that's another thing too. Once this thing's over, I think there's gonna be a fucking flood of people like going into restaurants.
Oh,
so.
dude, I can only
Everyone's gonna be, like,
imagine.
missing it.
And then all the restaurants that are going to close down too, you're going to have less to pick from.
Oh,
What-
that's true as well.
What's the, as far as like restaurants, what's the worst experience that you've had with a guest before? Like where you're like, dude, fuck this.
Oh man, that would take so long to think of. I tried to forget about them, and like I told you, I would never deal with customers. I would always hear the girls saying, you know, oh, this one smacked my ass and said "fuck you," and I'm like, I've never had these people. I don't know that these
happens to me
people
all the
exist.
are
time,
these
dude.
people?
Yeah, that's like every fucking table for me.
I think I just working at the fancy Mexican restaurant, just the people that were like, I'm gluten-free, vegan-free, dairy-free, like just naming shit that didn't actually exist, and then like complaining about everything that they did. That part is frustrating, but I would just, all right, manager, take care of this. This is your time to shine.
It's in your hands now.
It's in your hands now. No, I'll tell you the worst. No, not with a guest. Never mind.
No, tell us the worst. You can't say. Oh, I'll tell you. Oh, never mind.
Okay, but it wasn't with well, I guess it was kind of with a guest. So we had one time during March Madness, we had like a mass exodus. Our kitchen all quit. This was like the first day of March Madness at a sports bar, so obviously it gets pretty
Jesus
packed,
Christ, yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. So it was one guy literally one guy and one dishwasher, or no, one prep guy, doing everything. Mm-hmm. So the games are starting to get on, and everyone's piling in. The reinforcements didn't come until like 12 or 1 o'clock or whatever. And Mexicans, they're on Mexican time, so they're late always, right? So the general manager of the restaurant is in there cooking because we're getting slammed. We have 2 rows of tickets and we're open for 30 minutes, right? So it is just chaos. It is like, I'm not kidding, guys, 2-hour ticket times. 2-hour ticket times because they were losing shit and putting it up here. I mean, it was just complete chaos.
That shit's so stressful too. Like when you don't see your ticket up there, you're like, oh fuck, dude.
Well, we had 2 servers in the restaurant, and then we had the general manager cooking food in the back.
Yeah.
So there was no one to even put up the tickets and organize.
Yeah,
Right.
when the manager's doing more than like that they normally do, like that shit's going down.
So here is the big kicker. Like, I mean, when you have 2-hour ticket times, and you're just begging and pleading, please be nice to me. I know I'm not gonna make money.
Please understand. Look around.
So here's the kicker. So it was first day of March Madness. My general manager, he's from Michigan. He's a huge Michigan State fan, and his dad is also a huge Michigan State fan. And they were playing that day. So his dad comes in to eat, and so I go up. I'm serving his table, and I say, hey, I just want to let you know, your son is in the back. He's cooking right now. Your wings. Your 1 order of wings will probably be an hour, if not more. And so we go back to the chaos. He's like, oh, don't worry about me. I'm good. An hour goes by and I bring the wings. He goes, what the fuck took so long? I'm like, oh my God. I have a connection. I know you. Like, what?
Jeez. Oh yeah, that sucks too. Especially like if you know the guy. Like, so you're already expecting like, oh, this guy.
It's my boss's dad.
Yeah, anybody should understand this guy.
I told him it would take an hour. It took an hour. And he said, what the fuck took so long? He's so upset.
Dude, that's fucking funny. Well, speaking of like a bad experience in restaurants, we have like a little segment that we do here called Stories from Hell. So these are some stories that we found on the internet. You know, my man Michael right here is gonna lay the story down for you.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Set the scene, Michael.
Let's see. This one, it's titled as "To the Guy Who Came In with His Wife Sunday Night, 20 minutes before closing."
Already bad.
Yeah.
already fuck that guy.
And this isn't necessarily a story from hell, so I don't want you to be disappointed. But it's you stuck your head in the front door around 20 minutes to 10, looking expectantly with your blonde wife in tow. I swallowed disappointment yet again while wearing a pained smile, and waved you into the bar area. You sat down and ordered straight away, top shelf bourbon on the rocks for you, prosecco for the wife, and a volcano cake to share. You were both well dressed and charming and funny. Your wife was hot and smelled good.
Ooh, wow.
I have a little erection.
Yeah,
I played with
kinda
myself to that later on.
You both savored every bite, baby laughed, tipped 30%, 30%,
30, yeah.
and breezed out the door with 2 minutes left on the clock. I love you.
Wow.
Oh wow.
This is a very
Is that a poem?
descriptive guy.
Yeah.
He pays
Yeah,
attention
yeah.
to details.
He's a story writer.
I felt like I was fucking there.
That's a fucking haiku, guys.
Yeah.
The first half of it, I was like, oh no, they're gonna like stay there for an hour or something.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you guys left 2 minutes before. And I was like,
You-
oh.
You were leading us through a fucking story, dude. We thought we were going to hell, and then like,
I was, when is it gonna happen?
turned it over.
You had me in the
Subverted
first
your
half there, I'm not gonna lie.
expectations.
I love you, sir, and I want to fuck your wife.
Yeah. I love your wife's hot.
Yeah, no,
And
I
she
like that.
smelled
I
good.
like that comment. Yeah.
Is that supposed to be like kind of like a diss, like your wife's fucking hot, or is it
don't
just
know.
like a compliment? You know,
That's
you don't usually say
No,
that
yeah.
about someone's wife. Usually it's like, oh, she was beautiful.
we
or
don't ever
something.
say that. Yeah, she smelled like the smell thing. Like kind of would throw me off. You know, like if somebody says, "Oh, yeah, your wife smells good," I'd be like, "Yeah, he has weird fetishes."
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
Okay.
feet, don't you?
You like feet, don't you?
Yeah.
Man. So you guys actually get like really mad about that? Like people coming in like 20 minutes before close? Like what's like your cutoff before you get pissed off?
Dude, if you
2
come-
hours.
2
Yeah.
hours?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you're crazy.
If we're even open, just don't show up.
I would say 30 minutes is a cutoff. An hour, we can still get you out. And plus, we still have to do close and side work anyway.
Right.
But, like, if you're 30 minutes, like, prior, it's like, fuck off, guys. Dude, like, go cook your own food.
Dude,
Yeah.
at the restaurant, the fancy Mexican restaurant, you could come in. So they actually didn't stop cooking until like 15 minutes after our closing time.
Yeah.
So we closed at 10. They would still cook for people and serve people if they came in at 10:14. So after close.
Fuck, dude. Yeah.
And then they could stay as long as they wanted to after that. So we would have like
pitch a tent, dude. Fucking
dude,
stay there all
fucking
night.
people. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
we're putting chairs up, and we're not allowed to. Like this would be everybody fired in the building right now if the owner knew this happened. But we'd be like putting up chairs, and it's like 11:30. Everything is done. These people have a dirty table, and they're just chilling. Like see that we're leaving, and they don't move.
Managers can get so crazy, too, off their side work. Like you said, like, oh, our fucking vice, whatever, will, like, shut down the restaurant, dude. Like, I fucking swept one time, like, when there was, like, one person, like, thinking about eating, and, like, my manager was like, no, cut it off, you can't do that, there's people, like, in the door. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, like, I didn't just murder somebody with this right here, this is not the murder weapon, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to fucking sweep up a little bit, get ahead of the job. But they'll be the first ones to complain about the labor, though, too. They're like, you know, like, there's too many people on, too. It's like,
Yeah, right.
what do you want?
Yeah.
You know, what do you want from us? Here, also, again, like, here at the show, we like to do this Would You Rather segment at the end. So,
Yes, sir.
my man Derek is going to ask us some questions, some Would You Rather questions.
None of us know what these are.
This is the first
First
time,
time.
guys. This is the first time.
All right, guys. Would you rather tell everyone your guilty pleasures or never partake in any of your guilty pleasures again?
That is the hardest
That's a
question
fucking deep
ever,
one.
dude. Fuck, dude. I
Well,
don't want people to know what I like.
Well, you gotta.
But
look
I
at
wanna
it.
do what I
Do you
like.
really think you have stuff you like that's like you don't want to?
I don't
Yeah,
think
I guess
so,
not,
no.
yeah.
I
I'm trying to
don't.
think.
I don't think I do. Like,
Aside from, Britney Spears.
yeah, like I'll suck a foot every now and then, but fucking, you know, other than that, I'm just kidding.
No, I don't really. There's nothing that I really care that people know about. I
Yeah.
don't think.
There's also nothing I have that like I would lose my mind if I couldn't do it again. You know, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
How about with music? Or
Well, it's not a
something?
guilty
I
pleasure,
guess
you know.
not.
This isn't fucking Footloose. You can listen to music if you want. It's not a big deal.
I like trash talking kids on, like, Grand Theft Auto online, and I don't want anybody to know that I do that.
Oh, I'm proud of that.
That you yeah. Hey, there's some good ones sometimes.
Dude, sometimes the people that play that game are so fucking... Dude, they're so violent.
No, dude. If you've ever jumped into like a old Call of Duty game that people still play, dude, the trash talk is just like it was back in like 2010, dude. Stuff that you can't get away with saying nowadays.
Yeah.
It's a time capsule,
Yeah. Like someone will say something, I'm like, whoa, I haven't heard that in fucking forever. It's like, I don't know.
The other day, you guys were playing, what was it? This kid said, I gave your mom herpes.
Yeah, so this kid, he doesn't understand herpes, I guess.
He doesn't even know what it is.
So these kids are like going back and forth about like banging each other's moms. And one of the kids is like, yeah, well, I gave your mom herpes. And so I wasn't talking this whole time. And I was like, listen, kid, I gotta help you out here. You gotta have herpes to give someone herpes. And this kid just shuts down. He's like, oh.
He said, oh.
Yeah.
Herpes is one of those funny things too. There's always that awkward moment where someone will defend herpes, like
I was about to.
But hey, it's more common, guys, than you think. Then everybody looks at a guy like, yo, he has fucking herpes, bro. What the fuck, dude? There's always that person.
Yeah, but your mom has it now.
It's actually more common than you think. All right, let's jump to the next one here. Would you rather have unlimited power or unlimited respect?
Power.
Really?
Yeah, I don't care what people think about
No, yeah.
me.
I'm more of a guy that I care what people think of me. I'd say.
So a pussy.
Yes. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. No, I'd rather have people respect me as a person rather than.
I just feel like with power though.
Think about it.
With power comes respect. I feel like
not always.
If people see me like just unlimited power, dude. If I have unlimited power, bro, you're gonna fucking respect me, bro.
In this situation, you can't have both.
Exactly.
So there you go.
Well, this situation's bullshit. I feel like I beat
like
the
I'm
question.
a great person, so I already have respect.
I don't respect you.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
The biggest tip that you've ever tipped before was like 20 something.
Yeah, you're a fucking dick.
He does the opposite. He does 21.00.
You're a good person. Fuck off, dude.
Consistently tipping the right amount?
Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd definitely say
power for me.
Power?
Yeah.
I'd say respect.
Oh, power times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know if I could only have one.
Yeah.
I might go for respect.
So two. I'd say respect.
What do you get with respect though? Like people could be like, oh
Respect.
yeah, I really respect that guy, but
Well, when they walk in a room,
fuck
you have
that
to put
guy.
your head down a little bit.
Oh yeah,
That's what happens.
I respect people.
Think
but
about this:
doesn't
the
get-
more you're
doesn't get them shit.
respected, the more power you can actually achieve. If people care about you and they respect you, you're a lot more like.
Well, kind of vice
Liked,
versa
you know?
too, though, because with your power, you can do good shit and
That's
earn
true.
people's respect. So I don't know.
Or you do bad shit with your power, dude. I don't know.
That's up to you.
There's always that philosophical question, like when people say, "What superpower would you have?" I'm like, and like, how would you use it? I'm like, okay, I would fucking be a criminal first of all, and I would like.
That's a superpower.
Yeah, I'm super criminal, dude. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Tony Montana, dude.
Yeah.
These people, dude, they make Netflix movies about criminals, dude. That's a superpower.
That's true.
Now, if
you want to be infamous?
Yeah.
I'll be infamous, dude. Now, if I had a power, I would want to be a teleporter, and I would use it for fucking bad shit all the time. I would like pop in to like.
Is that the car about the movie about the cars? Jason Statham, he's like jumping on cars and shit like that.
No, not that. I mean, like
you want to be a car runner? What?
No, like teleport. Like somebody could be giving a speech. I just teleport, fucking slap them, and then
just
fucking
dip.
teleport away, dude.
Slap the
Yeah.
president?
Dude.
In a big speech, and then
Damn.
Secret Security's like, what the fuck just happened, dude?
It's the ultimate
What?
shoe throw.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Alrighty. Jump into another one here. Oh boy. Would you rather be a virgin forever
Yes.
or have sex with a sibling once to free what? To free up your sex life.
Well, that just depends. How hard are your siblings?
That's disgusting.
And
You know-
and like, what if you only have like guy siblings, dude? Fuck it, dude.
Yeah, that's you're worse off.
Yeah,
if
you're
you have
worse
guy
off, yeah.
siblings in your street.
In fairness, John, you look like somebody who would have sex with your sibling.
So is this saying that like either you're a
Fuck
virgin
you.
forever or you have to bang a sibling to be able to have sex again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, man, it all feels the same.
Banging your sibling is freedom. Freedom.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. I don't know.
Come on, guys, you know there's that category on the website.
I got 5 brothers.
You got all brothers.
What about Lauren?
That's in the Asian section under Bukake.
I got a half sister who doesn't live here.
Part 2 to this question: which one?
Which one's the hottest?
Which one are you picking?
Yeah, no, I don't know, dude.
You wouldn't go for the one with the best personality?
I would. I'd rather be a virgin for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I have kids, dude.
Your sister's hot, dude.
Dude, fuck it. Here's the thing. Sex is great, you know, but I've been dry for like a year, and I'm fucking fine.
No, yeah.
You know,
you're not.
I don't need it.
You're
Stop
not.
lying.
You're not fine, dude. Yeah.
I need it.
Nobody thinks you're
I can't
fine,
do this.
dude. Yeah.
No. I feel like I could honestly go without it. You know,
I like that answer. Yeah.
it's just I'm not gonna have an awkward relationship with my fucking bro because we fucking.
Why? That's you wanted the respect. That's the respect.
Because we
both
had
know
the
we did.
bang, you know what I mean? I'm like, dude, don't make it weird. We have to do this. Like, just close your eyes. I don't know. It all
feels the same.
tastes the same in the dark, you know?
Dude, are you closer with that brother at the end of the day, or are you like?
No, dude.
At the end of the day, you're like, dude, I read that guy off now.
Well,
Like,
then you
fuck.
know who's like bigger and shit, and like,
Dude,
you know who's
oh,
like
man.
in charge.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
uh,
Who calls the shots?
That's
I don't know.
That's so funny they say that because I was literally thinking about like.
You and your wife.
So if you had to have sex
How
with a
are you-
sibling,
how do
you
you
would
have
choose
to-
your brother? Is that what you're saying?
I only have brothers.
Has
What do you
brothers.
fucking mean?
Well, your half sister counts, I would say.
You wouldn't fuck your half sister? As far as like you,
Dude, I didn't grow up with.
You'd pick your brothers over your half sister.
Why are you
If
trying to
we're
justify?
talking
We're
about-
saying you
yeah,
should do
We're
it.
talking about real
I
siblings.
think you want to have
Oh,
sex
okay,
with
okay.
your
She's
brother.
my half sister, and I never lived with her. Did not grow up with her. She doesn't even live here. So
We'll pull her up. Let's see.
you know, why is this on me? What about you guys? You guys need to answer this too.
I would have sex with
I'm
your
not
sister
I'm
too.
trying to dodge this question.
Yeah. Let's focus more on you.
Yeah, what the fuck? What about you guys?
I hate this question, but I love my kids, and I guess I would have to have sex with a sibling. It would be my brother too, though.
Oh, does it void all previous sex?
Yeah, like, is this right now or like?
Oh,
If it's right now, you can keep your fucking kids, and you know it's
okay, yeah, no, I would never have sex again.
really.
Yeah, if I can keep my kids in the way it is.
Yeah.
But if it's one of those things like I'm a virgin and I don't have like a family, like I would. Sorry, brother, I would fuck you.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not gonna fuck my sister, dude. I feel like that's like weird. Yeah,
Why?
like, dude, cause I'm
Are you coming out right now?
no,
on that podcast.
no, I'm over. Like I feel like it's a brother's job to protect like your sister.
Go on.
So I'm not gonna try to fuck my sister.
He ain't gonna
dude.
be protecting your noose.
And my brother's like my half like brother, and I feel like I'm not gay, so like I just feel like it just wouldn't count.
How would
So
you
you
do
only
it?
got to go like halfway in, really.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Would you do it slow or would you go fast?
I would try to do it
Yeah, is this like get it over with or
as
it's
fast
like,
as
So
possible.
you have to
yeah.
climax here?
Yeah, like
that?
you know.
That's not the
are the
question
rules?
says, but like we'll entertain that.
How you getting hard, John?
That's the thing too. I couldn't successfully even do it. So
Yeah.
would it work in the end? Like,
I gave an honest shot, guys. I'm sorry.
you know what? We got more questions. Let's
Yeah.
get off that one.
Yeah.
We'll circle back.
All right, guys.
Oh, just to mention, we had to skip one question, but we chose not to use it.
Would you rather have a head the size of a watermelon or a tennis ball? Fuck.
The side, this big or this big? Could you imagine? What if it changed your voice
Yeah.
too?
Oh, I know. Fuck. Dude.
I want that. I feel like that would give me some.
I feel like the
publicity.
size of
A watermelon
would it be heavy.
would be better, in my opinion.
I feel like it would hit.
You'd be a little top heavy, but like, dude, imagine seeing someone with like a fucking.
Listen, I know people with watermelon heads.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't want to mention names.
Yeah,
but
he's sitting-
for
I'm
sure.
not gonna say
You
names.
sit next to one.
But yeah, because I feel like I already have a pretty fucking big head, dude.
Yeah.
So
What's the difference? Like, you know, an
yeah,
inch or two.
it's- I just,
And there's different watermelon sizes. I
There's
just picked that up
personal
today.
water. Yeah, there's personal watermelons, and they're like the size of heads.
are we talking like
Actually,
the oval?
Most
big-ass
watermelons are the
Like a
size of the
good
head. I
size
feel like.
watermelon.
Yeah, this
I'd
question
say
is
it is
shit.
big.
Let's skip that
That
one.
was a shitty question. Fuck this question.
Now, which one?
Watermelon for me.
Which one do you think would get more stares though?
A tennis,
Tennis
ball,
ball.
for sure.
Yeah.
A
That's that
tennis-
guy with a tennis ball.
Think about
What if
that.
it was like huge?
Think
though?
about my
Like a
body,
big watermelon.
but my head is a fucking tennis ball. My face is all small and shit.
Yeah, but
dude,
what
and,
if
like,
you are small? You know,
Well, it doesn't say that on there, so you know, I don't know.
it does not
is,
say it.
Is everything in proportion? Like, is your head just like? I don't know. Next question, dude.
Do I still have to fuck my brother?
Are you
Yes.
gonna give us ever
Yes,
a name
yes.
for the brother?
Would you rather chop off both of your legs or have a micro penis?
Well,
Cut them off, dude.
Yeah.
Cut them off.
I already have a micro
I don't
penis,
have
so
to
you know,
think
like
about this.
I'm
True.
I'm going with it. I'm just kidding.
No, I'd definitely rather have my legs fucking chopped off.
Really? I just feel like
I don't know.
the mobility you would lose not having legs.
But then again, I
I
did
don't
make a
know.
I don't
point.
see
I
your
made a
point
point
there.
because I said I don't care if I never have sex again.
That's
so. I actually
You don't really need your
I'd rather
cock.
keep my
Yeah.
legs actually because
And dude, honestly, I feel like a micro
It'd be easier to bang your brother too.
easier on both ends, you know? Yeah.
yeah, I don't
It
know.
would be appropriate.
Yeah.
Come on.
But no, and I feel like micro penis. That's like a superpower. Like I know it sounds bad, but it's like, dude,
Are you trying to make yourself feel better?
It's like a super
dude,
villain.
No,
You know.
I do not have a micro penis. I want to clear.
Well, let's
clarify
pull it
that.
out. Go ahead and pull it out.
We go
This is
into
your first
hey,
podcast, you know?
We'll
That's
play
true.
it, and we'll play a game here. You know, we,
Let's get
we go into
canceled
the
first
bathroom
yeah.
2 at a time. Smallest dick comes out, biggest dick stays in.
Dude, I am not your brother, man. Come on.
I come out first. This game's stupid anyway.
Who fucking made these
Who
rules?
fucking made this
Who
game?
fucking made this rule?
All right, well, that was the last question for that.
Absolutely.
And I definitely would say, give me a micro penis.
Yeah, give me a micro penis. I need my legs.
I mean, fuck, dude. Not having legs. No.
Yeah.
I'm not a very active person, but just knowing that I can't do shit really, like,
Can't do.
it would
You
bother
can't.
me, like,
Dude,
just,
but imagine how big your cock would look like with no legs. Your cock would look huge.
that's true.
Yeah. Like
On subject, but weird thing to say. Do you
Oh.
think your dick looks bigger when you're shaved?
oh yeah.
Yes.
Dude,
It does.
for me, a massive tree looks bigger with no bushes around. you know?
Exactly.
So yeah. If there's
That's
like
what
fucking,
we
way
like-
to visualize it.
but yeah, think about it. Yeah, if there's like fucking Amazon jungles and shit like that, redwood doesn't look the same.
That's true.
I gotta showcase that.
Yeah. You know, it's fucking...
Yeah, it has to look scary. I feel like
Is that how you shave?
So how do you tie this back into serving up?
boom. Yeah, I don't know.
serving up some dick, bro. Yeah. Fucking slinging that cock, bro. Well, I feel like that wraps it up here, guys. That was the first episode of the Apron Podcast. If you like what you heard, subscribe, hit that like button. If you disliked it, double click that dislike button. And have a good one. We'll see you on the next episode.
Peace out, guys.
Later.